put him in a position to succeed? Have the 49ers put Trey Lance in a position to succeed? I think it's convoluted. Yeah, he's got a great team.
That's all that counts.
No, it isn't.
What am I missing?
No, it isn't. That he might not be ready. That they brought back the starting quarterback from last year, which we all acknowledge is unusual.
Well, he's not 18. He's 22.
You know what?
And he's not going to tell, hey, guys, don't draft me. I'm not ready.
Here's what I think of Kyle Shanahan. Yeah. I think he expects too much from the quarterback. I actually think sometimes it feels like he wants him to be able to do things that very few quarterbacks could pull off, if you know what I mean. And that's why I kind of said, I bet it is kind of tough to be a quarterback in a Shanahan system in terms of dealing with him. Not that his stuff doesn't work. It works. He's a hell of a mind.
Okay, that we both agree on. And I'll say this. Until we see Trey Lance relieved of his starting duties, and again, if you're listening, hopefully we don't see that, because I was talking to the boss this morning. I said, I'm rooting for the kid. But Steiny, I won't buy into what you just said until that day happens, because if you're telling me he expects so much, that would signal to me that he knows, okay, he's not ready to give me that.
You want okay, I got it.
Because RG3 was a rookie.
I got it.
And got Rookie of the Year. This is on his resume. He wasn't head coach. He was offensive coordinator. And he made RG3 the talk of the league. Matt Ryan, the only time he hoisted up an MVP trophy and got to the Super Bowl, it was under the tutelage of Kyle Shanahan. Those are things I don't think anybody can take away from Kyle.
But he's not an offensive coordinator anymore. He's a head. He's a head coach.
But he's calling the plays for Trey in that role.
I got it. I finally got it. I finally figured out. I figured the ad.
Real quick before you say it, Priest said they're not going to the Super Bowl. You don't know that, Priest?
I agree with Priest because I don't think
that's too early to tell.
Priest. You know what? You and I got to take advantage of this, Priest, because everything you said today, I agreed with you, and we don't always agree. You know what this is like? An
analogy.
Because the quarterback situation is so big. This would be like the Golden State Warriors saying, all right, we want to repeat this year.
Okay.
And we're also starting Wiseman at center and Kuminga at power forward, and Looney and Draymond are coming off the bench. Now go win a championship, Warriors.
Shasky said something like that this morning.
Did he?
Yeah. But it's different in basketball than football, though, Steiny.
No, it isn't.
This position is...
That's why I put two guys.
Okay, yeah.
That's why I said two guys.
Yeah. But there would be no justification on an NBA hardwood that you would have the two guys that you're talking about replaced by the youngsters.
No, there would. Whatever Kyle's rationale is,
man. Okay, the rationale let's be honest here. He wanted more dynamic play from his quarterback.
Okay.
Trey possesses those, but can he go out and demonstrate week in and week out? And I understand people that the first couple cracks at it. Who did I hear this morning? Bonte or one of them. They were talking about, what was your third show like on the radio? Or your third show on TV. Like, that was a perfect example. Like, probably not your best. Not what it would be, after you get seasoned. Like a good meal or good. Just, come on now. He wanted a quarterback that could be more dynamic, and you just jotted down on your list that the arm is there, the throws, when completed, the feet, he can go out the pocket. Like, those are two big things. I just don't think Kyle's like, oh, man, I'm petrified. This kid ain't going to show it.
We'll see.
And that's why I said week 12 before they even thought of a change. Peter King said after week 2. You said week 7, I believe.
I didn't. I just think, and people got on me for this.
Yeah.
And
they get on us for having
I'll put it another way. And I said, you cannot continue to run Trey Lance like they have in his first 3 games. He will get hurt.
He already got hurt in Arizona. So I'll give you that.
That is the way I see the season playing out, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I feel like this kid is not going to be able to stay healthy, and Jimmy Garoppolo will be the quarterback at some point.
Okay, you know what, Steiny? We got a goat to put on the table. This morning we were talking about arrogance, and I said, "Who's the lead back this Sunday?" You told me it don't matter because Kyle.
I said Trey Lance.
Yeah, I'm talking about outside of Trey.
Oh,
and you said the reason, Goo, is he feels like it can be anybody.
Yeah.
Are we so sure that that's the right method? Because every season, and I love Mitchell, he shocked everybody, Steiny, 6th-round pick, but now he's hurt again. So is it arrogance to think, oh, no big deal? It is a big deal, but you're thinking Kyle's like, hey, Goo.
No excuse. You can't.
Don't tell me.
You cannot treat the running back position like running backs are a dime a dozen and then blame the loss of a running back on a loss, on a defeat. Why would you do that? And when you say, are we so sure Shanahan's doing it the right way with his backfield?
Right.
Well, I mean, his signature is the 49ers running game. That's their signature. So you tell me.
But yet we don't have a back. You pointed it out yesterday, his 4th-and-1 problems that he could give to, like an old Roger Craig or Earl Campbell. Like,
they don't have Earl Campbell.
Is that when it bites him in the ass? Is when you need a short yardage and you got to trick everybody out?
Did you think
trick Trent Williams into getting a false start in the playoff game against Dallas, and you had to punt the ball when that should have never happened? Like, to me,
was Mostert that back?
I thought he was.
You didn't know
you said he could run.
You didn't know. We didn't know it at the time. We didn't say, boy, Mostert's going to be a big boy in this offense. No, he had that one good year, and then you're like, Mostert, and then
he got hurt. And this is Elijah's 2nd time getting hurt. Like I said Sunday, the Niners run game. Are we so sure? And I'm watching. The O-line's a big part of that, but Seattle could be like, we ain't scared of none of their backs.